because of the people mainly. I love being in nature and I love going outside, and I feel like having the ability to pick everything up and get in a car with random strangers is just something you're not always going to be able to experience and be able to enjoy.
I think these trips are like a great opportunity to like get out in nature for one, but also like I think it's like community, if that makes sense. There's no other reason I would like meet all of these people or like do something like this without them. Like I have such a good time on every single one of them. Like it's never like that was terrible. I've never come home and been like I don't want to do that again. Like it's always a good time. The good always outweighs the bad of any of these trips. It's always a blast.
When I was really young, I went to like Yosemite with my family, and obviously I was so young that I don't really remember it, but I think I see this photo of like me, my mom, my younger brother Marty, and my dad, and I'm like, that's so cool. Like I wish I could do more stuff like this, and you know, as someone that's like young and in their 20s, I think this is the perfect opportunity to be able to like go out and explore.
I don't know anything specific I want to accomplish. Main reason why I go to these trips is like, it's like kind of walking into the unknown, but usually the experience is something more than you would ever think of. This is like the best way to like kind of put your foot into a new door and learn some things about, you know, it's like easy survival, and like it's something important because like the outdoors is something that everyone needs. You should not be living inside your whole life. It's like super unhealthy.
I don't know. I'd never stayed in a tent, so I thought that was going to be fun, and I love hiking, so I wanted to try longer hikes. Help build a like little community while we're out here. I think everyone on our trip has gotten along really well, and I think a lot of people will take these friendships back to school with them, and I think that's always my goal in leading a trip.
If I had to say, like, I think my goal was to relax because I've been like pretty caught up in a lot of stuff, and I think like waking up in a tent, you have like zero like things to do, you know what I mean? Like you don't have like responsibilities out here. Like it's not like I need to get up and I have homework to do today or I have to go to work today. It's like I get to wake up and I get to take care of myself today, and that's my responsibility, is to make sure I'm good. So I think that was my goal, was to like take a break.
The thing I wanted to do most was the rafting. I was looking forward to that. That was super sick. And also, again, I just really wanted to just have a time to chill, and I think I've accomplished that.
I didn't set any goals with this trip, really. I'm just out here to enjoy nature and just live.
I was really excited to meet new people, considering this is only my second trip. I had such a great experience on my first one, so I was excited for a new experience. And I was also really looking forward to kind of escaping school, escaping like kind of stressors, and just kind of continuing in the same cycle I'm in every day. I think it's really a huge privilege that I'm able to get in a tent for a weekend and kind of just enjoy the outdoors.
I don't know. Honestly, I came on this trip so that I could get away from the accomplishing and just kind of live my life for a weekend.
I feel like there's a lot of things in life you're not able to experience if you're always chasing comfort. Sometimes you have to be willing to sit with the discomfort to reap the rewards and just kind of have some inner reflection or eye-opening experiences. You're able to see the world in a way in which you're not able to see if you're just going about your day-to-day life in your home and driving to and from places. If it's just really a slowed down way of life. It feels like you kind of strip everything away and you're just left with the foundation. You're able to enjoy all the things you take for granted.
Well, I think it's just so peaceful once you're finally out in nature. It really is a breath of fresh air, and a break from everything else. And I feel like you feel reconnected to your soul. And I also like the challenge part of it because I haven't been camping in a while, and so this was kind of a challenge for me. But I'm glad I powered through, and I'm proud of myself for doing that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just always loved kind of doing activities and challenging myself, kind of getting myself out of my comfort zone, I think. And I kind of get a high from that, so I really like it.
I think it's just you're making these experiences and you want to make them. And, whether, camping is something you're not interested in or not, I think just people being outside is something that's so important and makes people so happy. And I think everyone should, at least try it sometime, whether they're afraid of it or not.
I think that it's well known that taking a hike or even just being outside, if it's sitting, walking, doing whatever, it's healing for your soul, for your mental health. And I think the views are just so much better than, I see a lot of stuff on social media, and sometimes we'll go to places where it looks really cool in a picture, but for you to actually see it with your own eyes, it's different. It's not the same, filters aren't applied and stuff. It's but you see how vast things are, and the world just seems so much bigger than school or work or stupid things like that. I get caught up in a lot, and I think nature is healing.
I think even though there's a little bit of a struggle aspect to it, that kind of brings you closer to all the people that you're out there with. I only knew one other person going into this, but you get to know people really quickly when you have to persevere through not having water, not being able to see anything because it's pitch black and you're in some stranger's yard. You're walking 10 miles and it's sweaty. And I also just think it's peaceful. It's a really good time to just reflect and kind of take a step away from everything else. I think it's really good to do that during the breaks, especially in school, because we get going so quick with everything. There's exams, all of the other stressors. It's nice to just get a change of scenery, something completely different from being in a city and going all the time.
I think getting out in nature is important for everyone. Shows you how things really are. Everything's man-made in the world that we live in on a day-to-day basis, so it's easy to disconnect yourself from it. It's that's just something that somebody built or came out of some factory line somewhere. With nature, you have no choice but to wonder at it all. How did those trees grow like that? Why does that rock look like that? There's just endless mysteries. And that can't just be chalked up to somebody decided it was that way.
We couldn't even get into our site. It was another 2 or 3 miles in, but it was all you could see was forest on either side. It was pitch dark.
Driving through West Virginia, and I've seldom been thinner.
Yeah, go outside. Go outside. Do not be inside. Do not just always be on your computer. You know, get outside, get some air. It'll be freeing.
So much older.
For anyone that's like getting into the outdoors, or even like freshmen in college, they don't really know what to do in terms of clubs, I think Mountain Years is a great way to like get out and meet people that are like-minded. You get to know people in a deeper way than just like academically in your own major.
Speak your mind.
Peace and love.
Every day on my mind.
Get out here, go have fun. It's a good time. It's a great way to meet new people. And just, like, again, go touch some grass.
On my mind, a typical way. No,
You can always overcome your fears, and you're bigger than your fears, and you're stronger than your fears. And if you're worried about doing something, take that jump anyway.
Adventurers out there.
drinking coffee.
I would say the number one thing is to continue to try new things. In your life, you're never not going to know enough. Once you get too old, you kind of just realize all the things you went through in your life, and that's like kind of what defines you and what you can how you can like see the world. So I would say that the more you try and to do like new things and to experience things that even if they're not the greatest, because bad experiences are also good, it just makes you grow as a character.
And it's so easy.
It's a beautiful world.
To feel lonely in the night. And it's blowing in the breeze, babe. I got dust in my eyes and rust in my mind. I'll be home come next spring. Won't you say love?